Heyo, before you watch this here video, which is actually my first video, I would like you to not go easy on me, but also not to clap my cheeks into oblivion, if you know what I mean. And this topic might not be for everyone, it's just something that was on my mind as of, I don't know, the past couple of months, I would say. And I hopefully have, respected the English language grammatically and figuratively speaking, because I might have butchered the English language here and there. But I hope you will be able to look past this carnage, I'd say, and hopefully enjoy this video. If not, oh well, I apologize. Now, back to the question at hand. What is a YouTuber? Well, it's kind of an easy question, but for me, it's actually kind of hard. Because I feel a little bit nostalgic at the moment. A little bit, I guess you could say, melancholical. So, here's how I'm going to do this. I have 6 examples. I'm gonna debate on whether or not they're YouTubers, give you a few examples why they are or they are not, and at the end of the video, I will give you my personal opinion on what a YouTuber looks like. And yes, if you're triggered by opinions, you can go watch something else. I don't know. Beware. So yeah. First example. We have none other than JJ, or also known as KSI, JJ Olatunji, whatever you want to call him. This one is a bit tricky. I feel like JJ is doing parkour when it comes to the YouTube line. He's jumping around it from one side to the other. Why do I say that? Well, to put it bluntly, JJ is basically deciding when it is best to respond as a YouTuber, as an individual, maybe take accountability or whatnot, and when it's best to play the company card, the Uno reverse card. Oh no, it wasn't me, it was that guy. Don't look at me, blame him, I'm just ignorant and dumb. Don't believe me? Here's 2 quick examples. Well, not really that quick, but First example. When people were reacting to his new Fortnite song, Sick of It, and I'm sure most of us are sick of it by now, hehe, good joke, H3H3 and many other YouTubers were copyrighted because they were reacting to this song, and when H3H3 replied, oh apologies, English is not working, when H3H3 reached out to KSI to ask why he was getting copyrighted, well, basically JJ said, oh no, it's my label, they are doing that, it's not me, I'm not the one doing it. Even though he made like 5 or 6 videos raging at the fact that people are not liking his song, because people were hating on it. So in this example, basically JJ plays the company card. And in the other example, with the DenTDM tweet that holy Jesus, has that man lived rent-free in KSI's head for about a few months now, and possibly for the rest of his life, which is quite sad. JJ is 31 years old. Don't be such a man-child, it's just a tweet, it can't hurt you, just a few words, But whatever. Regarding this drama, he responded by being himself, He was crying, posting non-stop, throwing quick jabs at DenTDM by copying him, seeing if he would get a reaction, to hopefully continue his battle, to try and get back to him somehow. I guess, yeah, basically how we would all expect JJ to react, not some, I guess, not some ChatGPT assisted response, he was just being his genuine self. But yeah, JJ is basically doing parkour, and to be honest, he's not that good at it. I mean, he's basically jumping over cracks in the pavement and shouting parkour the way he shouts legacy and knowledge, hehe, joke, hehe. So yeah, that's JJ, the first example. On to the next one. Now, the second example is gonna be very short because it's Logan Paul. Yeah, I don't think I have to say anything to basically help you understand my reason and my answer, you know? He's not a YouTuber. He is on this platform because YouTube really loves him, you know? Possibly YouTube's favorite cash cow. But because I gave you a few examples, well, two examples of why I think JJ is basically doing parkour around the YouTube line, I'm gonna give you 3 examples to prove to you that this man is not a YouTuber. So, first one, you know, the forest in Japan. I think that's enough for the first example. Second example is Crypto Zoo. Again, I think that's enough. And the third one, even though there's many more, I'd say is the fact that he doxed, you know, a random guy that's just trying to make a living because of a simple mistake that even he admitted had no impact on his launchly sale. So that's basically the slimiest thing you could do. So yeah, he's not a YouTuber. Now, can you guess who is number 3? Is it Jimmy Donaldson? Oh my god, you read my mind. Yes, it is. And for this one, I just want to begin by saying he's doing the same thing as JJ, but he's way better at it, you know. If JJ is basically only now starting to learn parkour, Jimmy is a pro at it, you know. He's very good at it. He's jumping around that YouTuber line like a pro. And I have to say that I'm very glad that I did not rush to make this video, because I did watch all the drama around Jimmy Donaldson, you know, around the MrBeast company, and I have to say there's a lot of it out there. And most of it, a good part is made up, but the other part is very real. But these are all allegations, so just so I won't get in trouble. But why do I say he's doing parkour? Well, in the Ompaville interview you can basically see him taking accountability of some mistakes and then blaming the others on the company or on some other guy that's working for him. And to me that's a bit slimy, because first of all, you're the owner, you're the face of the company. You can't just decide when you can take the blame and then when you can't. I mean, if you're the owner, you're kind of responsible for all that stuff, you know. The crypto stuff with the charity thing, I think he blamed it on a fund, but you know, if you go on the charity, it says MrBeast, you know, it's you basically. You are MrBeast. You are the face of the MrBeast channel. So how can you blame it on a fund? Anyway, getting too worked up over here, and I don't need to do that. So yeah, MrBeast is doing parkour. That's my honest opinion. Don't believe me? Well, it's okay, you don't have to believe me. As I said, this is just my opinion, but I do recommend you watch the Ompaville interview with MrBeast to, you know, try and formulate an opinion. So yeah, that's it with MrBeast. Moving on. Now, fourth example. And for this one, I'm gonna go with More Pegasus, which is actually Pegasus, but More Pegasus is his second channel, where he actually is posting there, you know. But with him, it's gonna be quite quick, you know. It's not gonna take that long because he is a YouTuber. He's quite a good YouTuber in my opinion. You know, beware, I might be glazing him a bit, glazing his glizzy. But I think he's got the traits that a YouTuber should have, you know, honesty, integrity, transparency, being genuine, being himself, you know. That's what a YouTuber should have to basically, I think, in my opinion, be able to call themselves YouTubers. Because if you're here just to put out content for the sake of the algorithm, just to make a quick buck, then are you really a YouTuber, or are you here just for the money? So yeah. Phew, a lot of glazing and a lot of you knows. I hope it's not that annoying, even though, yeah, I apologize for the you knows, you know? Why do I even do this? I don't know, you know? Next! So I'm gonna do the last two at the same time, and here it goes. Number 5 is Speed, aka James Pumphrey, and number 6 is Big Time, where there's actually 2 YouTubers, but because they work together I'm gonna put them down as one, and it's Zach Jobs and Jeremiah Burden. So what's my answer? Well, they're awesome YouTubers. They have all the traits a YouTuber needs, in my opinion. They're awesome people, they make awesome content, and yeah, that's it. Well, that's not really it, but because they're so awesome, I'm actually speechless. But I guess I could glaze them to oblivion, but I don't really want to do that right now. And it's because if you know Speed and Big Time and who they are, you know what I'm talking about. They're some of the best YouTubers out there. And now for the long-awaited recap, but most importantly, the answer to my own question. But first, obviously, the recap. And here's how it goes. For Logan Paul, I still claim and will always support the fact that he is not a YouTuber, and the only reason he's still around is because of YouTube and because of the money that he basically brings to the table for YouTube, you know? That's the only reason. Now, in the case of MrBeast and KSI, you know, you can call them YouTuber if you go by the standard definition of a YouTuber, but because this is my video, we go by my definition. Now, they're kind of doing parkour. I admit JJ is not doing parkour all that much, but still it's slimy to see a YouTuber basically pick and choose when to act as an individual, when to prove the fact that yes, he is a YouTuber, and when to basically let the company do the talking for him, you know? So yeah, Jimmy and JJ still doing parkour, you know, still going strong. And for the last 3, well, as I said, they're very good YouTubers. You know, all glazing left aside, they're very nice people, they're humble, they're genuine, they're passionate. Basically, they have all the traits a YouTuber should have, you know, in order to be successful, loved, and all that stuff. And now, the answer to my own question. Who do I think can qualify as a YouTuber? And who do I think a YouTuber is? You know, what do I think is the definition for the term YouTuber? Well, here's how it goes. In order to be a YouTuber, you have to first and foremost be yourself. You know, you have to be honest, you have to be genuine, you have to be charismatic, which is, I admit, something that I lack, but I digress. You have to be able to take criticism. You have to be able to connect with your audience. You have to keep in mind why YouTube came to be, and that is to give everyone the opportunity to stand into the spotlight and, you know, make a name for themselves, become someone, grow an audience, nurture it. It's quite hard to put into words, but yeah, that's what I think a YouTuber should be. And my definition, a YouTuber is someone who uploads, creates, appears in content that is posted on YouTube, but it's also someone that respects why YouTube came to be, respects his fellow creators, respects himself and his audience, and is someone that is honest, genuine, charismatic, lovable, and lastly, passionate about their craft. My boy, my girl, you know I don't discriminate. As long as you have morals and you know what respect is, you're good with me. I do not know how you got this far, but let me first say thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. It is not necessary to like and subscribe because I admit I'm a horrible person. I may, you know, be watching a video, shitting my pants from laughter, crying myself from laughter, and at the end of the video, you know, I'm just like, okay, next, and totally not like and subscribe, which is a bit slimy, I must admit, you know. If I call other people slimy, I might as well call myself slimy for some of the horrible things that I do. But one thing that I kinda want to ask of you is maybe leave a comment. Tell me, you know, what's your opinion? How do you feel about this simple yet hard question, in my opinion? What is a YouTuber for you? I'm quite curious to hear your opinion. And again, thank you for watching. I hope this fever dream of a video wasn't too confusing to you. And yeah, a comment with an opinion would be very nice. Thank you very much. Bye.